Module Overview. If your email list is your audience and your platform is your stage, then your email content is the performance. In this module, we unpack the psychology, strategy, and storytelling science behind writing emails that not only get opened, read, and clicked, but also remembered, loved, and acted upon. This module is tailored for creative entrepreneurs and brands who want to move beyond the generic newsletter and instead create compelling, value-driven content that aligns with their artistic voice, drives brand loyalty, and ultimately grows income through trust-based selling. 1. Understanding the psychology of email readers. To write powerful emails, you must first understand how your audience consumes email content. Topics. The 3-second scan rule. If you don't hook the reader immediately, you've lost them. F-pattern reading behavior and how to format for readability. What inbox fatigue is and how to overcome it. Emotional drivers behind email opens. Curiosity, fear of missing out, exclusivity, belonging, reward. Audience types, scanners, skimmers, readers, responders. Case study. How a Nigerian author grew her book waitlist from 400 to 2,500 using curiosity-driven subject lines and raw, personal storytelling. 2. Finding and refining your email. Voice. Your email should sound like you're not a robot, a template, or a corporation. Learn how to develop a consistent tone of voice for your emails, funny, poetic, bold, minimal, etc., using brand voice guides to shape email tone. Examples of creative brand tones. Painter equals soothing, philosophical fashion. Brand equals bold, chic, confident musician equals playful, rhythmic, artistic. Poet equals intimate, lyrical. How voice builds trust over time. Downloadable resource, email voice audit checklist to evaluate consistency and personality. 3. Strategic email types for creative brands. Your email content should be diverse and purpose-driven. Here are the types of emails every creative should master. Welcome series. What to include in a 3 to 5 part sequence. Storytelling your origin, setting expectations. Newsletter, value-based. Sharing tips, insights, or free resources. Curating creative news behind the scenes. Showing your process, workspace, tools, inspiration. Launch, promotion. Emails announcing a new product, show, book, course, or art piece. Creating urgency and exclusivity. Personal story. Emails sharing vulnerability, journey, transformation. Building connection. Feedback and survey emails. Involving your audience in your process. Re-engagement campaigns. Waking up dormant subscribers. Each email type comes with purpose structure, tone tips, real-life examples from creative entrepreneurs. 4. Subject lines and preview. Text. Getting the open. Your subject line is your first impression, and it directly determines whether your email is opened or ignored. We'll teach. The psychology behind clickable subject lines. Types of subject lines that work. Curiosity-based. You won't believe what I found. List-based. 5 tools I use to design my album cover. Personalized. Name. I made this for you. Fear of missing out. 24 hours left to grab it. Intriguing statements. I almost gave up on painting. How to write preview text that complements the subject line. How to A/B test headlines. Bonus resource. Subject line swipe file. 200 plus subject line templates by email type. 5. Formatting, design, and layout for readability. Great content can be ruined by bad design. You'll learn how to format your emails for skimmers and mobile readers. Best practices. White space, paragraph breaks, bullet points. Using bolding, emojis, and headers without clutter. Where to place visuals, artwork, GIFs, thumbnails. When to embed versus link, video, audio portfolio. Image compression for faster load times. making your CTA call to action stand out. Design template included. Responsive email layout for artists and creatives. 6. Crafting calls to action, CTAs, that convert. Many creative emails are inspiring but not actionable. We'll teach how to move from story to insight to invitation. CTA types: buy, reply, share, book, download, watch, comment. CTA button versus text link versus visual cue. Using scarcity and urgency without sounding salesy. Where to place CT. As for higher conversions, top, middle, end. Tracking CTA clicks through analytics workshop. Exercise. Rewrite weak CT as into action-driven ones. 7. Timing, frequency, and sending strategy. Sending the right message at the right time matters. You'll learn how often should you email, based on brand and content type. Best days and times to send warm-up schedules for new lists. Avoiding over-emailing syndrome. How to train your audience for consistency. When to resend or follow up on unopened emails. Batch writing and scheduling with content calendars. Resource pack. Email. Frequency planner for creative businesses. What you'll be able to do after this module. By the end of Module 4, you will be able to write different types of emails aligned with your brand purpose. Craft high-converting subject lines and preview text format content for high readability and engagement. Maintain a consistent tone of voice across your campaigns. Integrate stories, visuals, and CT, as in a strategic way. Build email sequences that inspire, inform, and generate sales. Plan your sending schedule for optimum impact.